Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 8, episode 49, believe we're on now, which is correct. Today, I'm hoping we can get the All the Mods star. So first thing, create the Patrick star. So all we need to do is hook up a cog right here. One cog. Pop you it. Overstressed. Oh no. Of course you're overstressed. Okay, how do we make the engineer's goggles? How do we make these? Okay. Do that. That. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can put this head slot. Goggles on. These take 40. I had a feeling that was going to happen, to be honest. These produce 320 each, which is 740, 740. There's 960, and each of these does 40, and there's 55 of them. Calculator! So 55 times 40 is 2200. So we need another 6 water wheels. Now if I can extend this 6 more water wheels. And I don't know what I'm gonna do after I create the first star, to be honest. I think what I'm gonna do is start looking at completing all the quests in the book, and hopefully once I'm gonna create the star and then the pack is gonna update, and I feel like we're gonna have to do a lot of the things again. That's compressed soul sand. Grab my shovel. Okay, so soul sand. Come on, give me the right soul sand this time. One, two, three, four, 5. That's correct. So we need to go 1, 2, 4, 6, and then out. Here. Break this one, break this one, break this one. And then shovel all this up. Okay, so this needs to come back one. That's fine. I just can't count for some reason. Get us 6 more buckets of water. Okay, and then we get our... Yeah, I know you're gonna be overstressed. And we need to get some glass. Okay, for water. Water. It's crafting the Patrick star. It may be taking a while, but it's crafting it. The Patrick star's coming together. 1 second, pausing it. I just need to close the calculator. That's all. No, don't crash. Oh, it's nearly there. It's nearly there. Dun 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 dun. Drum roll, please. The Patrick Star. Oh, there's the Patrick Star. The Patrick Star is being created. Okay, so we're 5 minutes in and we're like almost there. We need like, we just waiting on the Olimodium, I think. Yeah, waiting on that. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop the Patrick Star there. Let's have a quick gander at the quest book. Maybe there's something we can run off and go do while we get there. While we wait for this. There's bound to be something we can do after the star is made. Like, that's the thing though, it's like, is there anything? Other than just like, this is all done, that's all done. Oh, we gotta get these combs from the bees. We need to make the time in the bottle for this one. We need to go kill the Elder Guardian there. We gotta finish up making all these bits and pieces for this. Basic storage. For some reason, there's something in basic storage that isn't completed. But I've sat here for ages, looking at every little thing. Like, if anybody can see something that isn't complete in there, please let me know. Because I swear everything is completed in there. Applied energistics. This one is just gonna. It's just a case of just going through it and crafting everything just to finish that off. Network bridge, hypercondensed matter. Like, it is just a case of making everything in it. Spatial IO. Fine storage. Again, it's just a case of making everything in here. Mystical agriculture. I've got to do platinum seeds, netherite seeds, nether star, dragon egg seeds, the cruxes, and all the different mob seeds and this stuff. Bees. It would literally just be a case of getting every single bee, and that's going to take a while. Get every single bee. So like the iron bee from the iron comb comes from an iron bee, which you got to take an ashy mining bee and a crystalline bee. Get you the bee and then the ashy mining bee. Let's look up for a recipe on how to spawn it. A gravel nest gets you an ashy mining bee, and like it takes a while to get through all these different bees. Like a collector bee. Like, it takes a lot. Mystical agriculture we've just been through. Basic power is finished. Bigger reactors. We could set up a turbine, because I know turbines actually do produce a lot of power, and I think doing that will be necessary. Create. Well, we've got the trains to play with and all that good stuff, but like nothing really in here. Like, it's a case of now it's gonna be like we've created all the machines and stuff that we've needed to make. Ars Nouveau. It's just it's just a case of going through crafting everything that we need to make in here. Elemental craft. We could take a little dive into elemental craft and look at these different shrines, all these shrines and stuff, and see what they see. Like, was it that it was the overload? The growth shrine. What I wanted to look at, and like we could try and make the most overpowered farm mystical agriculture, which is quite possible. Twilight Forest is just going in and finding all the other bits and pieces. Blue Skies, I don't know if I actually want to go into blue skies. Like, okay, it's a little adventure, and it is literally like starting from scratch because this stuff doesn't work as well. But most of it is a case of just doing the crafting. Because if I look at, let's just look at refined storage. Not refined storage. Refined storage. I clicked on applied energy 6. So if I wanted to craft everything in here, like I've got to get that one, that one, that one, and then the infinite storage thing. Okay, so if I go into here, 65.5, 65.5. Okay. I could probably craft that. I just gotta craft 12,000 glass, 26,000 of this. Like, I've got the resources to do this. Okay, so I can set that off. That's gonna take, I have no idea how long. I said 3% in, 5% in what, 10 seconds? Yeah. So that's what, 20 times 10, that's what, 200 seconds? Just over 2 minutes? Is that correct? Yeah, just over 2 minutes. That's gonna take to craft. Like if I go and check the... Why are you not extracting? Oh, you taking time to extract. But yeah, like the problem is, in my opinion as well, is this antimatter. Like if I remember correctly, in old like what's the mod again? Industrial craft. Antimatter actually had a use. Like you could use antimatter to make things. Like this is all it's used for: solar panels, quantum chestplate, and the antimatter crystals. That's it. There's nothing else. And obviously the pulsating black hole. But it used to be able to, like, you melt it down, and that's it. Like, okay, this antimatter has a use. You can make wither skulls. You can make blocks of quartz, parts of the sea, blocks of redstone, iron, end crystals, respawn anchors, diamonds, emeralds, golden apples. Like you can make some stuff with this, but like the only thing that is like worth it is the dragon egg. But then we can grow dragon egg, and like most of this stuff we have access to, like we can make them. It's just, I feel like it's not as useful as it used to be. You still at 4.9 bar? You are. You're holding, that's holding pressure. So we could go to the point of where we start to automate everything. Like we can get to the point where we can go to those crafters and set on there with nodes and say, right, only this is allowed in here, this is allowed in here, this is allowed in here, and then we can put it in with all the items going to a chest, and then it takes from the chest and it puts into the crafters and makes it for us. We can get to that point where it's a case of automating the Olamodium star. All the mod star, and doing that is going to take a long time, because you think about it, we have to, well, the thing is, it's actually, I'm thinking about it right now, it's not going to take a long time because we have all the infrastructure in place. Like some of the components, like, okay, if we look at it, so this we can do, like the Oblivion Shard. Okay, some of this actually needs us to physically interact, like that can be automated. We have those. This could be automated, and all you would do is use block placers, users, and droppers for that. That's that. And then if we go back to the star, the dragon soul, okay, we'd need to go and get more trophies, kill some more dragons, but like dragon's breath we have loads of. Inactive dragon eggs we can craft. These can be auto-crafted. We just need to be able to get more of the chimera things. I wonder if we can trap the chimera. I don't think so. Actually, we might be able to. I wonder if we can trap the chimera in one of those jars. In one of these jars that we got over here with the one of these, and then have these guys like farm it. It could possibly do it. But then we could also look into the hostile this thing for things like that. I wonder if we can do it with this, because these just all seem to be like vanilla mobs. Mostly vanilla mobs. So there's the Blizz, which is non-vanilla. And the Blitz is non-vanilla. I think everything other than the Blizz and Blitz, everything's all just vanilla mobs. And the Bazals. Yeah, I don't know what we can do next. Like, realistically, we could try and just refine everything, make things a little easier, make things a little more we could essentially make things more compact, but I don't know. So let's just check back on this. 6.5. So you've been running for 6 minutes. Okay, so my calculation, but it's getting there, it's making it. But then like I've got to do this one, which requires 3 of those, and then this one requires 3 of those and 9 of the other ones, and then this one 3, 9, and so on. Like all of this stuff I can craft easily. I have the resources for it. I could probably even go as far as like making massive farms of these and having silly amounts, I mean silly amounts of resources. Because like I could set up auto crafting too. As soon as these come in, they get auto crafted. Like I've got over 1 million gold essence. I got over 1 million of majority of these essences. Like that's drawing close to 1 million. So is the coal. So is the nether essence. Like everything is drawing close to the millions. It's just doing something now. But I will probably try and figure out some sort of world download for this. I think bees could be a fun way to pass some time while we try and automate everything. Because if we are going to finish the quest book, we do need to get every single bee. Without a shadow of a doubt, we need to get every single bee. And that's going to take some time. The mob stuff, the mob seeds from Mystical Agriculture, that's easy. Very easy. As I said, with Elemental Craft, I would like to look into the Growth Shrine and see what we can get with that, and see how ridiculously fast we can start growing stuff. Because if we can increase the speed and growth of some of the crops, and we can do it with like, especially the uranium for the power requirement that we're going to need for automating this, because with this ATM star, the actual block itself, like the bee conversion to get the starry bee, we also need to get the Patrick bee. So the Patrick bee, we can bee conversion, gotta give an ATM star block to a Patrick bee, like a starry bee, and I think, and then that can go, and you also need a block of that. So realistically, we're looking at getting another 18 ATM stars. So automating a lot of this then to try and get to that point where we're producing ATM star stuff. Like the ATM star get from star block. Hold on. Star block is used to make the starry bee, and the starry bee produces starry comb, which then centrifuge gets us star shards, but only at a 5%. Only at the 5%, which is used to make the creative flux capacitor creative, the infinity pipe upgrade, and that's it. And all the catalystium, and it's used to make ATM stars, but you need a Patrick star for every single one, which we can do with the MC. Actually, while in my head, let's do that, because this is only concrete. That is only concrete powder. Oh, starry bee, starry comb. 5% chance for that. 50% chance for another nether star shard, and we get honey from it. But then this gives us those two creative things. This is just all the catalystium used for grading stuff with silent gear. But then you need 54 ATM star shards and a Patrick star to make another star. If we can get to the point where we can get a starry bee, okay, that'll be great. And this species of bees can't breed amongst themselves. But even so, you'd still need 2 to be able to breed the bees together. So yeah. Alright, it's done. That one's done. But a lot of this is just time. It's just going to take time. Like that took nearly 10 minutes to make. This one will probably take half an hour, hour and a bit, almost 2 hours, maybe 3 hours to craft that. Like, if I got that auto-craftable infinity thing, the infinity storage part, like I'm missing 14,000 of these for string. But I have everything. Look, I've got to craft 519,000 redstone, 510,000 glass, 170,000 1K storage parts, over 1 million nether quartz, 2.5 million craft of rich iron, 250,000, 500,000 sand, like 1.02 million silicone needed to craft that. Like, it's insane how much crafting there is for this. Like, I'm missing 14,000 those for string. I'm like, it's insane. I think one thing I would like to get though, and to be honest, it'd probably be the first thing I would do, is this, because I'd like to work towards. I think after the ATM star, this is what I'd like to do. Work towards a transmutation interface, because that will be able to get us, basically put us in creative mode. But like everything here is just gonna, again, it's just time. Final star shard comes from the colossal star Omega with the nether star, and like this requires that, and so on and so forth. And it's just a case of working your way through it. Like, this thing is easy enough to make. And then the recipe changed, because like I remember this needing some sort of some part of the end game stuff. Ah. Yeah, that's the same thing as the infinite stake. Oh, it's the final star. Yeah, and making and having like the power flowers and stuff like that is a thing. But like none of these have EMC. None of these that you need to build and craft up have EMC to get to the point where you need them. Just craft it down. But I think right now, let's see. Nothing in the crafting monitor. Alloy. 27 blocks. Correct. Could be it. Oh my. I feel like I've missed one somewhere. Missing one? Looks like I'm missing one. Right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna craft up one more. I'll be right back. Right, back. I have one more. That is the Olimodium star. Let's go. Let's go. We finally got everything we need for the Olimod star. So, let's go craft it. And here we go. All of these go on the outside. Don't. It's a very pretty looking block, to be fair. Hold on, let me just see. Like the create sounds. They seem so loud and there's just no way of muffling them. There. Let me just turn the standard volume down. That's better. What? I swear I had 28. I'll be right back. I've just crafted another one. I feel like I may have put one in the wrong place. Look like it. Anyways, then we go with the nether star blocks. You there. You. I've looked at this setup for so long that I remember where everything goes. You were there. You were there. You were there. Okay. Dimensional seed is... Wither's compass is... there. Okay, the pulsating black hole went there. Dimensional seed was there. Dragon soul's there. No. Dimensional seed was this side. Nexium emitter was that side. That's where I put one wrong. See, I knew I put one in the wrong place. Because I gotta put these two. 1, 2. Give the Patrick star. Center. I hope I got those Nexium emit in the dimensional right place. I hope I have. I don't! Yes, I do! I do! They are in the right place. Dun 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 dun. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Oh, hold up, hold up. I want to restart that. Give me a moment. I need to do something real quick. And do... Nope. Do there. There. I need to restart this a minute. Give me a second. I know that was a... That was not a nice thing to do. Take that one away, that one away. You go there and you go there. Okay. Now the star block goes there and there. There. And then we have the all the Modium Awakened stuff there. Wither's Compass, Creative Essence, Dimensional Seed, Pulsating Black Hole, Probability Device, Dragon Soul, Nexium Emitter, Philosopher's Fuel. No, the where this compass goes there. Pulsating hole there. Yeah. Oblivion Shard goes there. I just have to do this real quick. Boop. Now we create it. Now we create the star. Turn that off so we can see the process happening. Come on. Dun 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 dun. Come on. Nearly there. I know I could probably have made this faster, but I like doing it. Yeah, this is all the Maudium star. Get. Boom. There should be some sort of achievement for that. There has to have been. There should have been some achievement that they've put in for this. It should have been. Straight up, all that work for the ATM star, for there to be no like achievement for it. Right. Let's have a look for the most, like, awesome looking pedestal we can just have this sitting on. Let's go with that one. Like, that is the most regal looking one. That. Boom. Purple carpet. A pedestal. Where do we put this? Actually, what we can do is we can replace this chest display pedestal. ATM star. There it is. Ladies and jelly spoons, there's our first all the mods star. That was worth it. That was very, very much worth it. So, and on that note, that is essentially the end series. We've got our goal of the ATM star. I may continue and get, well, I say the end of the series, that's the end of the goal. That was the main goal. We're now just playing around, seeing what we can do to make things more, essentially more efficient, and possibly the ability to automate the star. But thank you for being with me on this journey. I will probably upload more of all the mods 8, but for now, this is essentially bye from this world. All this work to get that star, all this grinding, all this testing. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've ever, I say think, that is the first time I've ever played an all the mods pack and made star. But factory is closed for business. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.